What's up, wrestling fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast back with another action figure review. This time I'll be looking at the Mattel WWE Elite Series 102 figure of the ring general himself, Gunther. Let's have a look at the package details. This is standard Elite Series packaging, at least before the recent redesign. It says Gunther on the front, and we get several shots of the ring general on the package. On the top, there's a partial window. On the bottom, we get product details. On the side, it says Gunther again, and we get the authentic hologram. On the back, we get this action shot of Gunther. The back of the package features biographical details of Gunther, as well as headshots of the other wrestlers who have figures in this wave. Mint on card collectors should be very happy that Gunther is in his Imperium pose. It is very eye-catching. And with no further ado, let's bust open this package and see what's inside. Let's have a look at accessories now, and we get this one alternate set of hands. They are gripping hands, and they are the correct size. Each one of these comes with a hinged peg. These hinges will give you posing options, and we also get this bright red ring jacket. This has been produced very well, although the buttons are screened on. They're not separate pieces. I didn't expect that for a figure that's around $22. But the lapels have been produced very well. They're a thicker material than the rest of the jacket. About the only other criticism I could have of the accessories is that there's no Intercontinental title. I would have appreciated an IC belt accessory, but it's quite possible that production on this figure started before Gunther won the belt. And here we see the ring general free of the package and ready to rumble. Overall, this is a quality figure, although there are a couple of areas that could have used improvement. So let's take a closer look at the loose details now. Let's have a look at the lower body now. And these black boots have been done very well. The paint applications are tight. Lots of wrinkles sculpted in. It makes them look very realistic. I think the musculature is accurate. The laces are sculpted, and that adds another layer of realism, so I appreciate that. The paint applications on the trunks are very well done, so I really have no complaints when it comes to the lower body. However, I do have an issue with the torso, and I noticed this as soon as I took off the jacket. The torso is a little short. Gunther is a very tall guy, and he has a very long torso. And I think the musculature is accurate overall, but you can definitely tell that the torso should be longer. Now let's have a look at the arms, and these are your basic muscular arms. Gunther doesn't have any tattoos, and I think these work quite well for this figure. The articulation on the arms is excellent, and I will talk more about that in a minute. But here you see the definition on the deltoids and the biceps. It's all very eye-catching. Now let's take a look at the head sculpt, and this is an area that is done well overall, but there's an issue here with the neck. It's just too short, and it's very noticeable. The sculpting on the neck is fine. That is not the issue. It's just not long enough to be accurate. That being said, the head sculpt itself is magnificent. The eyes are very lifelike, and the hair has been sculpted and painted to perfection. I really appreciate that, and this expression is very appropriate for Gunther. The sculpting around the mouth is magnificent. So as far as the head sculpt itself goes, Mattel did an outstanding job. In terms of articulation, the feet move backward and forward at the ankle joint. Mine are very tight, although there is some pivoting. They're swiveling at the top of the boots. The figure has double jointed knees, so you can get him into a deep running pose, as you can see. The figure kicks forward this far, so that is impressive. Unfortunately, he does not step back. However, the articulation out to the sides will allow you to put the figure into a near split. There's also quadriceps swiveling, and that will give you posing options. There's rotation here at the waist. The figure rocks back this much and crunches forward this much. There is rotation at both of the wrists. They move backward and forward. There are double jointed elbows, so you can certainly get the figure into a good elbow dropping pose. There is bicep swiveling, as you see here. You can raise the arms up from the sides this much, so that is impressive. And of course, the arms do a 360 at the shoulder joint. The head moves easily from side to side. He can look up this much, he can look down this much, and there is an ample amount of head tilting. So overall, I am impressed with the articulation on this figure. And here are the open palm hands, and these will allow you to perform Gunther's legendary chops in action figure form. Please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. I would certainly appreciate it. And I'll be back with more pro wrestling content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.